Alex was a wonderful little boy. Alex, unfortunately, was the warning shot for the kids on the second floor to run and hide. Alex was one of the first little boys that was murdered. Yeah, I hold everybody accountable for the decisions that they made and they didn't make that contributed to my son's murder. We know that the next mass murderer is already out there, and we know the gun that he's going to use is already out there. So we've got to do everything we can to fix these problems that were identified at Marjory Stoneman Douglas so that we can save lives during the next attack. I reached out to all the school officials, the law enforcement officials, and I said, show me the best practices, show me the standards, how can I make this school safe? And they said, Max, there are none. And I just boggled my mind. I could not believe that, you know, after 9/11, we fixed the airports. After the Oklahoma City bombing, we made the federal buildings safe. We developed fire codes in the United States to protect children from dying in a fire, and it's worked. Kids haven't died in a fire in a school in 60 years, and it's been 20 years since Columbine, and kids and teachers continue to die in their classrooms. So I set out on a mission to create this foundation called Safe Schools for Alex, and our mission is to make schools safe all over the country. Parkland, you know, really identified the problems with the old system of 911. You have to have an emergency system when there is an emergency that law enforcement finds out in 2 seconds. And that can be done by a couple of different ways. You can have a key fob on every teacher's neck. She pushes the key fob, law enforcement is notified in 2 seconds. One of the ways that Safe Schools for Alex is going to influence this change is by creating a school safety rating system. So when you go to buy a house currently, you look on the internet and your school is rated an A-rated school, a B-rated school, but what we don't have is an accurate way to look at safety of our schools. So that's what Safe Schools for Alex is currently doing. We are developing a school safety rating system where, based on best practices, teachers and parents will be able to go online to see exactly if their school is safe. Does your school have a 5-star Alex rating, or does it have a 1 or a 2-star Alex rating? And if it's got a very low rating and it's not safe, how do we get that school and make it safer? And Safe Schools for Alex is going to help that process, and I'm very, very excited to launch that this year. I'm very scared that the next attack is going to happen, and we're going to have the same delays in law enforcement getting there and contributing to massive loss of life just like here. And I don't want any family to have to go through the pain and anguish that I go through every day.